you're signed to a major record label, whether you're just getting started or selling out arenas, you could be entitled to healthcare benefits and not even know it. Hi, I'm Fletcher Sheridan, and today we're going to be talking about a lesser-known SAG-AFTRA benefit available to recording artists. It's called, wait for it, healthcare. Here to talk more about it is the director of music at SAG-AFTRA, Kristina Gorbacsov. Hello, Kristina. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you, Fletcher.
So let's start simple, because I suspect a lot of folks think SAG-AFTRA just negotiates session rates. How does healthcare for recording artists tie into this?
Sure. Well, as you know, SAG-AFTRA has an agreement with the record labels called the Sound Recordings Code. It's signed by all the major labels and most of their subsidiaries, and it covers recording artists. If the recording artist is on the roster of the signatory label, then that means that more than likely those recordings are covered. And the record label makes payments on behalf of those artists, and contributions are made that go towards the artist's health insurance and pension.
So this isn't healthcare coverage that the recording artist is paying into. It's the label that's paying into it?
Right. So the record label is making those payments. They're called special payments, and they get made on behalf of the roster artist. Yes.
Okay, so then what is the real world impact of this? How does the label paying into this affect a recording artist?
Well, as you know, health insurance is incredibly expensive. And this is one benefit that's exclusively for recording artists who are signed to their record labels that are signatory. And the labels are making these payments on behalf of the artists, and it's a benefit that they should opt in to receive.
So, is it happen a lot where someone is working and they don't know they have the benefits and they're leaving them on the table?
Yes, unfortunately, it happens more times than you think.
Does a recording artist have to have a finished album to get these health benefits?
The answer is no. They do not have to have a finished album. Recording artist really just has to sign an exclusive recording deal with the record label that's signatory to our agreement, and the record label will make those payments. And that can happen even before the record is released.
We know that a lot of recording artists aren't aware of this healthcare benefit. Kristina, can you talk about why they don't know about this and what we're trying to do to change that?
So, unfortunately, a lot of artists do not know about this special benefit, and it's largely due to the fact that the relationship between a recording artist and the union is a little different than actors and their union. And actors really have a lot of agents that their whole team kind of already knows about the union and how it works and about the insurance. But recording artists, they're introduced to the union a little bit later in their career. And when that happens, they may or may not have a full team behind them. You know, when they go in to sign that deal with the record labels, they may not be aware of it, or they might just be too excited to sign that deal with the record labels that they're thinking about touring and making the album. And it's just something that doesn't reach them, or they might be on their parents' insurance. So they don't really think about the benefit at the time when they're making that deal.
So if someone's out there watching this video thinking this might apply to them, what do they do?
I would strongly suggest that you reach out to the music department at music@sagaftra.org to verify if the record label that you signed with is signatory to the code.
This is wonderful information. Thank you so much, Kristina. If you're signed to a record label or working with artists who are, this is something you should check out now, not later. Email music@sagaftra.org to find out if your label is covered and whether contributions are being made on your behalf. It's a simple step, and it could make a real difference when it comes to your health coverage and long-term financial security.